Okay, friends, I have one last book I want to share with you. It's called The Night Before Kindergarten. Let's take a look at the front cover and see what's happening. Oh, it looks like she's getting some help from her dog. She's got all of her school supplies and she's putting them in her backpack. It looks like she's got her clothes laid out. Her shoes are ready. She looks like she's counting down on her calendar for the first day of kindergarten. How fun! She looks excited. "'Twas the night before kindergarten, and as they prepared, kids were excited and a little bit scared." We know that's all normal, don't we? It's okay to be scared. They tossed and they turned about in their beds, while visions of school supplies danced in their heads. Yeah, your parents will have a list of things they need to go get you for kindergarten. Yeah, everything was provided for you in preschool, but in kindergarten it's a little bit different. Erasers and crayons and pencils galore were stuffed in their backpacks and set by the door. Outfits were hung in the closets with care, knowing that kindergarten soon would be there. Looks like everybody's ready for the next day, and they're getting into bed. We can tell it's nighttime, can't we? In the morning it came. School starts today. Would the teacher be nice? Would they still get to play? Faces were washed and teeth were brushed white. Kids posed for pictures with eyes sparkling bright. Yeah, don't forget to have Mom and Dad take your picture on the first day. I'm sure they won't forget. Parents packed snacks and kids hopped in cars as if they were boarding a spaceship to Mars. Some kids brought blankets or their favorite stuffed bear in hopes they could nap like they did in daycare. Their parents exclaimed, "You're big kids, wow! Let us hold your bears and blankies for now." So it sounds like at this school, maybe they don't take naps. The parents were worried their children would cry if they left them at school with just a goodbye. So they told their darlings, "If you want, we can stay and make sure that everything will be A-OK." What do you think is going to happen? Think the parents are going to stay? The teacher then greeted each one with a smile and invited the students to stay for a while. Oh, the kids are all on the rug, but where are the parents? They're all just hanging out at the door, just watching to make sure you're going to be okay. The room was all filled with toys, books, and maps. But where were the beds for mid-morning naps? I think you will find out when you go to kindergarten. There's no nap times. We didn't have them in preschool either, but you were only at preschool for half a day. And you'll be at kindergarten all day. And I know it's busy in the kindergarten classrooms. There's no time for naps. They colored and painted and played Simon Says, then tumbled and skipped and stood on their heads. It's like they might be in gym class. That's something else you get to do. Gym class next year. They sang silly songs from beginning to end. Within just a minute, each kid had a friend. And you'll have a friend too on that very first day, I'm sure of it. Parents are still hanging out at the door, aren't they? The children were happy. They loved Miss Sunrise. It was she who was in for a giant surprise. Wonder what her surprise is going to be. When what to her wondering eyes should appear but sad moms and dads who were holding back tears. Their noses still sniffly, their eyes red and wet. This was the saddest goodbye Miss Sunrise has seen yet. Did any of the kids cry? No, just the parents. Isn't that silly? She gathered the grown-ups on the magical rug, then sent them away after one final hug. Yep, there's a point. It's just time for moms and dads to go. They had their turn at kindergarten. Now it's your turn. The children all waved from the door of the school. Don't cry, Mom and Dad. Kindergarten is cool. There they are. They're waving their parents goodbye. And you know, like just in preschool, at the end of the day, your school bus will take you back home to your house where your parents will wait for you. Or like in preschool, maybe your parents will come pick you up every day or bring you to school. No matter what, your parents will always be there to get you at the end of the day. Bye, friends.